Have you ever stopped to wonder what life would be like if humans had wings? Not just in fantasy stories or superhero movies, but real, strong, powerful wings attached to our backs. Imagine waking up one morning, stretching out your arms, and feeling a pair of majestic feathers ready to lift you into the sky. It sounds like a dream, but today at What If Factory, we're diving deep into this mind-blowing possibility. How would society change? How would daily life look? And would it really be as magical as we think? Or would new challenges come flying in as well? Let's spread our wings and explore this crazy alternate reality together. The moment humans grew wings, the entire world would feel different immediately. Streets would be less crowded because people wouldn't just walk. They would take off and soar over traffic jams. Highways and cars might still exist, but fewer people would bother with them when they could glide across the skyline. Rooftops would become the new sidewalks. Cities would build floating platforms and landing pads on every tall building. Sports would change overnight too. Instead of track and field races, you might have aerial marathons. Kids would race each other through the clouds after school, and professionals would compete in epic flying tournaments broadcast around the globe. Fashion would shift dramatically as well. Goodbye heavy backpacks and tight jackets. Hello lightweight clothes designed to fit around giant wingspans. Schools would offer flying lessons alongside math and science, and flight safety would become just as important as learning how to cross a street. And of course, people would instantly divide themselves into categories based on their flying abilities. Fast flyers, strong flyers, long-distance gliders. Everyone would find new ways to stand out. As time moved on, the effects of humans having wings would only grow deeper. Cities would expand vertically instead of just horizontally. Instead of only tall skyscrapers, there would be layered floating neighborhoods, with homes perched high above the ground, connected by aerial walkways. Architecture would be designed not just for beauty, but for aerodynamic efficiency. Governments would create new laws for aerial traffic, regulating flight patterns like they do cars today. Air police patrols would ensure people didn't speed dangerously close to restricted airspaces, and you'd need a flying license just like a driver's license. Agriculture might even change, with rooftop farms and sky gardens becoming the norm. On the personal side, dating apps might start matching people based on their wing strength or flying style. Romantic dates could take place mid-air, soaring under sunsets and drifting through fields of clouds. But it wouldn't all be easy. Wing injuries would become common. People would have to deal with feather care, wing hygiene, and even seasonal molting. Medical science would evolve to handle broken wings, pulled flight muscles, and new types of posture problems from years of flying. On a global scale, the rise of human flight would revolutionize travel, economics, and even warfare. Airplanes would still exist for long-distance travel, but short trips between nearby cities could be done by personal flight. Imagine businessmen gliding from Delhi to Jaipur for a quick meeting, or students flying from their villages to city universities every morning. Airlines might offer wing-friendly cabins, and tourism would explode with people exploring mountaintops and remote islands on their own wings. Economies would shift too, with entire industries built around flying gear, wing care products, and specialized aerial services. Search and rescue missions would be faster, disaster relief efforts more effective. However, conflicts would also move into the skies. Armies would train aerial units, and countries would invest in defenses not just on the ground, but high above in the clouds. Airspace would become precious real estate, and there would be fierce debates over who controls the skies and how to keep the peace. The environment might even catch a break, with fewer cars polluting the earth, though new challenges, like mid-air littering or bird-human conflicts, could rise instead. So, if humans had wings, life would be a breathtaking dance of freedom, innovation, and new challenges. We would see the world not just from ground level, but from the vast and beautiful heights above. Our cities, our economies, even our relationships would transform under the endless blue sky. But like every gift, it would come with new responsibilities and dangers we'd have to face together. Now, what about you? If you had wings, where's the first place you would fly? Would you glide above your hometown or race to the highest mountain you could find? Tell us your dreams and ideas in the comments below. And if you enjoyed soaring through today's wild what if, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more crazy adventures from What If Factory. Until next time, keep wondering, keep dreaming, and keep asking, what if?